Yo, what's up? Good morning, y'all. It's leg day. Let's get it. Hey man, I've been missing for about a week and a half. I haven't worked out in a week and a half, y'all. I just haven't been feeling good, man. So I had to get up this Saturday morning and do my workout cuz I know if I let it go on for too long, then I'm going to go back to right where I started. And I didn't want to do that. So here we are doing leg day. I just been feeling I've been feeling really tired, really depleted of energy lately. Like having low energy, not wanting to do much. I would get up in the hopes of wanting to work out, but then I would let other things get in the way, or I would just sit around too long and then I had to go to work. So I had an excuse almost every day of why I couldn't work out. At least it sounded like a good excuse in my head of why I couldn't work out, but it wasn't a good excuse at all. And then the dreadful leg day, that played a factor because I was like, man, I haven't worked out in a week and a half and you want me to go out and do leg day? Can we at least warm up with tricep day or back day or chest day or something to get the body warmed up and going? You just want to go straight to leg day? So So I procrastinated with that excuse for a minute. But here we are. We doing the dang thing. One of the main things. Let me see before we get into it. All right, let's get into this exercise. All right, let's do reverse alternating lunges. Okay, of course, my favorite. We already got to do my least favorite exercise already. Lunges. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have. You know what? I'm gonna go a little bit lighter, y'all. Do these 30s. Or no, 25s. I had 30s. I'm gonna do these 25s. Cause I'm feeling the weight of them 30s, and I'm like, oh, I might be able to get down, but I ain't gonna be able to get up on my first set. So let me warm up these legs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. That's 10 on that leg. I ain't going all the way down, as you can probably see, going halfway. Whew. Gotta stretch out the legs a little bit. It feels like wintertime already in Florida, y'all. It's 50 degrees, 50 something degrees outside. I'm in this garage. It's cold. We can't handle this cold weather like y'all northern folks. If it's 50 degrees for us, it feels like 20. So I'm all long sleeved up, long pants, socks. I ain't gonna be out here on a tank top for a while. Well, I'm lying because if you're from Florida, you know that we only have a couple of days of winter and it'll be sunny and hot again. So I'll probably be back at it again once this little cold breeze runs through. Oh yeah. So yeah, man, like I said, I've been feeling tired and just low energy, don't want to do nothing. So I actually went to the doctor last week and had them run everything, and they asked me how old I was and whatnot, and the lady said that she'll add a testosterone test to the lab, and she did. And my doctor called me back and told me that my testosterone was 127 and normal range, I guess, I haven't really done the study on this, but normal range is between 300 and 1,000 apparently. And so I am like super deficient when it comes to my testosterone levels. So I was like, that probably makes sense because it kind of correlates with the way I've been feeling lately. And well, so if we go back a year ago, I had got blood work done a year ago. I'm not sure exactly what time, but I remember a doctor telling me that that my testosterone was 350. And so when they told me the normal range of 3 to 1,000, I was like, all right, well, I'm low, but nothing to be like scared about. I'll just kind of try to get it back up the natural ways. So I didn't really worry about it then until recently. I was told 127. I was like, dang, that's low. So they want me to, so I've been they put me on some testosterone therapy, and I'm not sure what the milligrams or whatever thing is, but I have like these preloaded shots that I gotta take, and they're like half a milligram, or I don't know what the levels are in the syringe, but it's a very, very small dose that I'm supposed to take once a week for 4 weeks. So my first one was last Saturday. I got to take one today. I'll probably take one after I work out and shower. And then I got 2 more after that. And then I go back in and they can test my testosterone again, see if it got better. Six, 7, 8, 10. Whew. Try it with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, So I've been doing my YouTube research on testosterone and things like that. And it seems like a lot of the bodybuilders, a lot of people that are trying to gain muscles either to compete in something or just look good, they take testosterone, they take steroids, and they take other stuff, but part of their mix is testosterone in there. And so my biggest fear to me was like, yeah, I'm exercising and I want to get big and things like that, but I don't necessarily want to rely on taking shots for however long it is to give me that energy, to give me that boost to actually exercise and work out. And you know, a lot of people, I was watching an episode of Dr. Mike, and he was interviewing another doctor, urologist or something like that. Dr. Mike is a good YouTube channel. Most of y'all probably follow him because he got millions of subscribers. But if you haven't heard of Dr. Mike, I like him. But you know, they say there's people using testosterone that has high testosterone levels, and the reason why they would do that because it kind of helps them in the gym and whatnot. And I was like, I don't want to be dependent on testosterone for that. But at the same time, I understand that I'm critically low and I'm probably not producing. I don't think I'm producing any testosterone. But I think it also comes to with the lifestyle change. I've been reading a lot of like trying to figure out the natural ways of boosting your testosterone and adding that onto the therapy, onto the actual shot that I'm doing. So, you know, exercise is one thing. Somebody says like HIIT training is really good to help testosterone, and I've always hated HIIT training. Bring this pad back. Is these socks. I should have put on shoes or something, but I'm cold, so they're kind of slippery. So HIIT training, they say it's good. I need to try. I'm gonna try running. Well, I need to do running anyways, but I'll try running a lot more, and then just continue with my strength training. And y'all know so far, well, Y'all don't know because there's nobody following me, but so far, me being on a somewhat of a diet hasn't really been working. So this might be like the extra motivation, to really pay attention to it, because it's affecting my health, it's affecting my energy level. And when you're young, which I still consider myself young, you don't really think like these things are gonna happen to you. Like you're always gonna have a fast metabolism, or you're always gonna be able to do what you always done, not knowing that Father Time waits for no one. All right, let's see what we got next. Dumbbell RDLs. I like that. We'll do 35 in RDLs. Feeling those in the hamstrings and butt. Had a coworker of mine that told me that he took testosterone for a little bit. I don't remember how long, but when he stopped, his testosterone levels actually dropped. And I was like, and then my doctor is telling me that since he was 37, he's been taking testosterone for 20 plus years. And I was like, I don't want to be taking testosterone for 20 plus years. So my mom is one of those ladies that believe in like all natural things, natural herbs. She'll go straight to the garden, get her leaves, and make these disgusting teas that she used to make us drink all the time. And I would hate it. She would sit there with a belt. And if you didn't drink that whole tea, you crying. So we had to sit there and just plug our nose and force ourselves to drink the most disgusting tea in the world when we were sick. So natural stuff has always kind of been like a negative thought in my mind. But I also don't believe that all doctors are truthful when they tell you, when they want to just give you medicine right away. Because that's the thing that doctors want to do, right? They want to tell you what's wrong and treat it real fast. But they won't tell you that there is a natural way of treating something, and maybe it might take longer, and maybe it may not work or whatnot, but they just never tell you that part. They tell you the solution is through drugs. But I love my doctor. I trust him, but I'm still skeptical. Still think that with discipline it could be done the natural way. But a lot of us don't have discipline, so that's probably why, they're so quick to give you medicine is because a big portion of the population is not going to have the discipline and dedication to do something the natural way. So I get it, you know, but I'm going to try to do both because the thought of me taking shots for the rest of my life doesn't feel, I'm not into that. I lost count. I think this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm running through these. I'm running through this leg day a little slow. So I would say for a man that's probably, 35 and older or getting around that age, I would say these are the signs that you probably have a low testosterone, which is why I went to go check in the first place. But if you're tired all the time, and when I mean all the time, I mean all the time. For example, I would have a good night's sleep, talking about 7, 8 hours of sleep. I would wake up, I would take my kids to school, and when I got back home, I would feel exhausted, and I would need to go take a 2 or 3 hour nap. And then I feel like I always got a nap around lunchtime. I think that might be normal, after you eat, you got a nap around lunchtime. But I could nap around lunchtime. I can go back to work. I can come home and need a nap I would come home at 5 and then nap for like an hour and a half before I go cook dinner. And I just felt like napping was like an essential part of my day. But just tired all the time, low energy, couldn't concentrate ever, couldn't focus ever. If I tried to focus on something, I would get tired out really fast. But if you're tired when you can't explain it because you're not doing anything that should make you that tired, I think that's the time to go get checked out and see if there's anything going on with you. Now nobody can tell me nothing for not wanting to clean the bathrooms or the floors. Sorry, hun. I got low T. Two. Oh. I gotta try to go for a run, y'all, after this workout. I gotta try to go for a run. I'm doing a 5K on Thanksgiving. And I haven't even did my first run. And then, what, not maybe like a week, 2 weeks after that, I got or maybe a week after that. A week after that, I got the Spartan race, which I'm only doing the 5K version of that, but I'm doing it. I know it's crazy because I'm not conditioned, but I've been working out, so I'm kind of conditioned, but I haven't been running. So I signed up for the 5K to be like the precursor to help me like get in that mode, you know what I mean? And then if I can get a couple of runs in before the 5K, I think I'll be decent. I think I'll be like way more prepared than I was a couple of years ago when I did Tough Mudder. So me and my buddies going, we're already signed up, so I already coughed up $140 for this. So I have to go, even though if I'm limping, I gotta go. If I have to walk the whole thing, I'm gonna walk the whole thing. But best believe I'm gonna be there. And hopefully I get some good shots. Maybe do like a YouTube short of the whole experience. See if I've never done a Spartan race before, so it's actually gonna be my first time. Ugh, I got goblin squats. Very excited, but at the same time, I'm pretty nervous because I am not in the best endurance shape. But I'll probably have 2 more leg days before we go do this thing. And I'm gonna give it my all. Or you're gonna see a video of a grown man dying slowly. Maybe those testosterone shots will give me superhuman power. Can lift like The Rock. I feel like every time I get on here, I gotta break down my diet from the previous day. But it was bad, y'all. It was bad. It was kind of bad. It was good until it wasn't. Because I had a fairly decent lunch at work, at the hospital. I had chicken, I had chickpeas, I had regular peas, and I had roasted potatoes. It was a chicken breast, and that was actually pretty good. And I didn't eat breakfast, so I skipped breakfast, had that for lunch. And then around like 6 o'clock, I was gonna go home and cook dinner, but I was like super hungry. So I was like, all right, let me stop at Wendy's and get a salad. So I got a chicken Caesar salad. I don't know how many calories that was, but we add the dressing and the other stuff in there. I'm pretty sure it's up there, but it's not bad. It's still salad, so it's still eating good. I got home, didn't feel like cooking. The family already had got food to eat, so I was like, all right, that's cool. I don't have to cook for the family. And then me and my daughter went out, went shopping to different places, and I got hungry again, and I stopped at McDonald's. got the got the 4 for 4, or what do you call it, 4 for 5, and I ate the burger and 2 chicken nuggets and a couple of fries and down some Coke. I didn't finish most of my fries. So that's where I say I was like, it was going good. And then at the end of the day, I just slid. And I probably should have got something a little bit heavier than that Caesar salad, so I wouldn't have been more hungry and been stuck out and made a bad decision, but I did. So you gotta live with it. Oh. I think that was just 2 sets. One more set ain't bad. I got one more set, one more exercise. And I'm probably gonna take like a 15-minute breather and try to do a run. Before I have to get started with my day. Yeah, having my son's birthday party today, later on today, so once I get done with my run, it's not gonna be chilling. It's gonna be Jack, do this, Jack, do that, do this, do that, pick up this, pick up that. My wife says that I love to entertain, love parties, but I don't. I entertain because I feel like I have to. Because like if somebody's coming over my house, I feel like, I can't just throw a lame party. So I have to entertain. I'd rather not have a party, period. I'd rather take my son somewhere and then take him out to eat and then have him go to shopping and he can just pick out a bunch of things that he wants. I think it's cheaper. I think it's less time consuming, and I think he'll also have a great time too. I've never been a party person, but that's probably because I didn't have birthday parties growing up. I just wanted money so I can go buy whatever I want to buy. But nowadays, kids want parties, so you gotta spend a whole bunch of money, and then gotta entertain people, and then you gotta do a big old cleanup afterwards. It's just a long day for no reason. I think I got one more squat in me. All right. Oh, 40s. I'm gonna keep the 40s here because I gotta go to the ground next. Keep 40s here. All right. Besides the lunges, leg day is not that bad today. Catch my breath. I gotta do something other than, I don't know if I should just keep pushing through with the lunges or do something other than the lunges until my knee starts feeling right. I was playing basketball earlier this week, and the first game I had to come out because my knee was very unstable, very shaky. My body going one way, my knee going the other way. And I know that there's a partial tear in there, but I haven't went in to get an MRI to actually check it out, but I can feel that I have a tear in there. And I feel it the most when I'm doing lunges. So I need to decide if I should keep on doing them or if I should do something else. Like squats is not that bad for me. I'm trying to think of all the other leg exercises I could do with a dumbbell, but like this program has a lot of lunge type exercises on leg day, and those are a killer for me. All right, let's get through this one. I don't know how much that was, but I think it was more than 15. Oh, I think I'm doing it right, but I think my legs are supposed to be a little bit more wide. All right, Set number 2. Oh, got one more set to go, y'all. Look, I know I haven't worked out in like a week and a half, but I was at work yesterday. I don't be fishing for compliments, but if you're gonna give me one, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna love it. And I ran into 2 of my homeboy coworkers, and one of them was like, "Dang, Jack, you look more intimidating standing next to me." And I was like, your boy been working out or whatnot. And then my other guy was like, "Dang, Jack, your arms are huge." And I'm like, "Yeah, And so I like those compliments. I like compliments. I mean, I don't know who doesn't like compliments. It does make my head grow a little bit, but I love compliments. I love when I'm doing something and people notice and they say something to me, and that gives me like a boost. It gives me like an adrenaline boost or whatever. Like maybe if I didn't get those compliments yesterday, I wouldn't have been here this morning, motivated to jump back on and do leg day. So keep it coming, people. Keep the compliments coming. Your boy needs them. I ain't afraid to admit it. I don't need them. I don't necessarily need them from females. It's not gender specific. It's anybody. Grandmas, grandpas, uncles, aunts. Maybe you should be above 18 though. Maybe you should be a legal age to compliment me, unless you're my kids, calling me Superman or something. If you're over the age of 18, leave me a compliment. When you find this video, if not today, 5 years from now, when you find this video, put a comment in the message and leave me a compliment. Because your boy need it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let me go take a 15, get out on this street, and try to do a mile. I'll see y'all in the next workout. 'Cause I'm done.